Coronavirus has disrupted a number of sectors in the economy. For restaurants, foot traffic has dropped while online orders for pickup and delivery has surged. Brenda Kirubo talks to Salim, Eceolaza, the managing director of Simbiza brands, on this week's edition of Captains of Industry.
Simbiza has been operating in Kenya for more than 20 years and has various brands including Chicken Inn, Pizza Inn, Creamy Inn, Galitos, as well as Stop and Shop and Baker's Inn. They also operate My Shop convenience stores in select Oil Libya fuel stations. Salim Eceolaza is the managing director at Simbiza Brands Kenya Limited since 2018. He has extensive experience in finance and management at large. Before joining Simbiza, he worked for KPMG London and PricewaterhouseCoopers in New York. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. We really appreciate. How exactly has the pandemic affected fast food business?
We've all changed how we behave. So what's happened is the consumer is also cognizant that crowded spaces, being out more often, is a risky event. So you have to minimize it. So what you're finding, the trends we're seeing, is that consumers now want to be served from home. So delivery is big. You'll find takeaway is big. So the dining experiences, we obviously still cater, having the 1.5 to 2 meters social distancing of tables, number of people that's seating and all that, that will always be there. But you'll find different avenues of business have arisen because of this pandemic.
And are we seeing a rebound to pre-pandemic levels?
No, I think because the reality is that the pandemic is still with us. So we wouldn't be back to normal. I think it's, for me personally, I've even shared this with my team, let's plan for this year to be exactly the same as last year. So long as we are serving our customers, delivering value, and making that engagement with the consumer, supporting farmers, local farmers, that for me is the first prize. I just need to keep the business activity going. In terms of level of performance versus pre-pandemic levels is not my big concern right now. My concern is to make sure that no supply closes, to make sure no landlord loses our money, to make sure our staff still have a job. That's my big priority right now. If I can achieve that this year, then I've done a plus job.
And how exactly is consumer behavior evolving because of the pandemic?
Consumer behavior has been affected because we're all working harder for less. That's the reality. We're working harder for less. So what that means is that even the money in your pocket, everyone is so cognizant that I need to preserve it. So you can tell that, I can use me as an example. I will definitely be more deliberate with the 1 shilling, with the 10, 100 shilling I have. And I think that's what's happening.
The United Nations warned in 2020 that obesity is in itself a global pandemic. And we know fast food. As a leader at the helm of a fast food restaurant, do you feel the pressure to take action?
Yeah. Well, the term we like to use, we're a quick service restaurant. So we're not a fast food business, which quick service means exactly that. You come in, it shouldn't take you more than 3 minutes because you're hungry. So I can't comment on obesity, I'm not an expert in that. But what I do know about life is anything in excess is bad for you. So if you do anything in excess, and it can be anything, it's bad for you. So we're not promoting excess, we're promoting value. That's our responsibility. The consumer makes a decision, we are there to serve them. But anything in excess is bad for you.
So are you burger, fries, a soda, or you're like me, I'm the traditional sausage, fries, maybe a soda, or the pizza and the soda. So what are you?
I'm a chicken man. Meat on the bone.
Chicken with fries or?
Chicken with fries.
Yes.
That's me.
And this sauce weird.
Yes. Unfortunately, in our house, we have lots of ketchup. It always adds to it. But yeah, I'm a chicken man.
What's the worst customer experience that you've ever handled, and what did you learn from that experience?
The customer is always right.
Yes.
I didn't deal with it myself, but the worst thing is I understand a customer complaint and discomfort, but there's no place for uncouth language. No place, no matter how upset you are. So my worst customer experience was someone using uncouth language. I understand the grievance, but you don't have to be uncouth in expressing it.
And what exactly did you learn from that experience? Because like you said,
I think the message is lost. You can have a genuine grievance, but if you use uncouth language, it's lost in translation. So it was a reflection that you can express yourself, but make sure you do it in such a manner that the message is not lost.
What will the 2021 leader look like? What do they need to have, especially to navigate the virus?
The 2021 leader is dynamic. He has to be on his toes, moving, hearing, speaking. You've got to do everything harder and more. So if you rest on your laurels or sit on your hands, you're out. Because we're in game-changing zone. Any business is at risk. So the 2021 leader needs to know that they're at risk. And real risk closure. So you've got to bat so smart.